Okay, place and time adverbs, yeah, like here, there, 5 years ago, today, tomorrow, yesterday. These guys go at the start or the end. I suppose occasionally they do interrupt with commas around them, but most of the time not. You know, in everyday conversational English, you normally see them at the start or the end of the clause. For example, let's sit there, or here comes the bus. And yeah, in this one, you can see that we've got the verb and the subject inverted. There's inversion going on here, and you can only do it when you front here and there, and you use verbs like comes, goes, yeah, there goes a policeman. And so be careful. We'll do a class on inversion and fronting in the future, and we will look at exactly what type of situations, what type of sentences we can do this. Just accept that you can do it at the moment. Here comes the bus. Did you do anything yesterday? So yesterday's at the end. 5 years ago, we moved house, or we moved house 5 years ago. Just like we can say yesterday, did you do anything? Yeah, front or start or end. And today, I haven't got much done, or I haven't got much done today. So put these place and time adverbs at the start or at the end, and you get those correct. Now, adverbs of frequency are the tricky ones because these guys go in the mid position. What does mid position mean? Well, it means these three things: before the main verb, but after the verb to be, if the verb to be is the main verb, yeah, before all other main verbs, but after the verb to be. And when you get a verb chain like have been done or are being printed, whatever, you've got three verbs in a row there: are being printed, have been done. So when you've got a verb chain, it goes between the first two verbs in any verb chain. And okay, you might find exceptions where it doesn't, but I want you to always follow these rules, and then you will always get it correct, because this is certainly always correct. So these are our adverbs of frequency: always, usually, sometimes, often, rarely, seldom, hardly ever. And there are a few other adverbs that I don't really think are of frequency, but they're still adverbs. Already, just, never, well, I suppose never's frequency, but ever, I don't think is really frequency. Never, ever, possibly as well is in this group, even though it's more about probability. We'll talk about that in a second, but almost and nearly are in this group. And even all and both, which are pronouns, not adverbs, but they go in the same position. And one thing, you might think that yet is like already and just, because we very often teach you about yet and already and just and present perfect. But yet goes in the end position, unlike already and just, which go in the mid position. You put yet at the end of the clause. I haven't done my homework yet. I haven't seen him yet. He hasn't finished yet.